Chrissy G, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Am I live now? I guess all right.
If you're thinking of selling your home soon, you don't want to miss out on this.
Thank you, everyone who is there. It's the morning gratitude. Just need to condition my mind. Thank you, Chrissy G. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Bonjour. Joma chimiyo. Ohayo gozaimasu. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Maray na aga. Ni mag-agsapat tayo amin. Gawis ay agsapat ako amin. Ni mag-agsapang awapted. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for this day. Let's do morning gratitude before we go on our topic. I again thank you for waking up this morning healthy and alive. I'm still breathing. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity for us to grow, develop our heart. I thank you, Heavenly Parent. I thank you, God. I thank you, my friends there watching. Thank you that I'm still again here in front of you, expressing my gratitude. So this will be my morning routine, expressing my gratitude and sharing something with you that I think is very important, very beneficial. So let's go to our topic. Thank you for the day. Our topic is again continuation of our topic yesterday, which is managing our energy wisely. How to manage our energy, because it's very important. We only have one finite life. So we cannot spend our time to anything, right? We don't have time for everything. That's why we have to refocus our time into something that is important, something that is beneficial, something that makes us happy, you know. And every day people and things get our awareness. So let's be conscious on what we are spending our time, spending our awareness, where we put our awareness, because where our awareness goes, energy flows. Where our attention goes, energy flows. Where our focus goes, energy flows. And if we do that several times, Fruisia Kauli, thank you very much. If we do that several times, what happened? That will manifest in our life. Okay. So for me, morning routine is very important because you wake up and then you set the tone for the day, and you have to make use of that morning to prepare for the day. And one thing for me is using it for my morning gratitude, you know, so that it's like deprogramming my mind. I don't like to entertain those thoughts in my mind that is not helping me. So I choose by looking at things that I'm grateful for. And if you show, ex- feel those things that you're grateful for, will you be lonely? No, you feel good. No, and then things that inspires you, inspiration that inspires you. Those are the things that you first feed in your mind. Otherwise, you will be automatically drawn to the things that's happening to you every day, and that will use up your energy. So there's this monk, Dandipani, says that there are three things that sucking our energy every day. No? Aside from, right now, most of us, this one sucks our energy actually. No? They are very many beneficial things that we learn from internet, from social network, but there are a lot of distraction also that you don't know. For some time, just scrolling, and then you end up wasting 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours of your time, you know. And there are many people who this one use their time very well, but they don't have time for many things in life. They don't have time for their family. They don't have time for having meaningful conversations to other people, and that is not a good way of using our time wisely, right? So uh, there are three things that Dandipani said that uh, are energy vampires. There are transient energy vampires. Energy vampires that are transient are people who who are in difficulty and they need your time. Sawyer, thank you for coming. They need your time. So, namatayan sila, their loved ones pass away, and then they're in grief. So they need comfort. So they need your time. So it's normal. There are friends, you help them. And there are many people who really in great support. So I think for me, those are great use of our time. And there are times that we need people need support. Pero may mga tao rin ano, they call it inherent energy vampires, where they just use your time. They just, they have problems, they share, and then the following day you meet them, the same problem, they're not doing anything, but they just, want to suck the energy from you. So these things, people waste your time, your precious time. We only have short period of time. So if it's not helping them, they just want to suck your time, your energy, then I think it's not a good use of your time. And also there are mental energy. There are things that is in our subconscious mind that is playing every day, our past, mostly our past, that is not really it's really hurting us, and still we relive them, and there are people who are easily get angry. Are you that one? Or even just somebody cut you in the freeway and then you get angry right away. Or there are many things that you are not aware that irritable ka, aside from trauma, aside from hormones. Hormones affect you, especially women. There are times that you are just irritable, brain fog, ganyan, hindi ka makakonsentrate, hindi talagang nanggigigil ka, those are the time that you have to rest. Okay, especially yung before your period, bago yung 1 week before your period, you need time to relax, you need time to rest. Otherwise irritable ka, you pag you still push yourself on things that you like exercise, fasting, or whatever na you thought beneficial, but those period kailangan ng energy mo na ma-recover yung progesterone and estrogen so that you can have your regular monthly period. So you're affected by your hormones. But there are things that affects us also, mga trauma, past experience, especially abuse, physical, emotional, and mental or verbal abuse that happens from the past, and still you keep reliving it. Or even though you thought wala na, pero minsan nagagalit ka na lang basta, Or meron kang mga taong, wala namang hindi naman mabigat yung problema, basta nagagalit ka na lang, You're actually affected by some emotions that is in your subconscious mind. So one thing we do this, there is, forgiveness. Mga bagay na kinikip-kip natin. It's time to let it go. It's time to forgive. And if it's so hard to get rid of those, there's a suggestion. You write them in a piece of paper. You write them in a piece of paper, and then you burn them. Okay, so it carries some energy. It carries some emotion. But if you burn them, still after some time still there, do it again. Burn them. So energy is not created, cannot be created or destroyed. Sabi sa ano no thermodynamics. But you can transfer this energy. You relieve it, you write it, and then you burn it as if it transform into heat or fire, something like that. And also even things suck up our energy. Ang dami sa atin na nagkikip ng mga bagay na hindi naman natin kailangan. No? There are people who, even I myself, you buy things and then later on you don't really need them and it's just stay in your house. I have a friend, no? Hindi naman niya binili. Abril Ardi, thank you for coming. Gilson, Manta, thank you. Hindi naman niya binili, binigay daw ng friends niya. No? He doesn't have a house. But, uh, he rent a storage and then put them there. And then he pay it $120 a month. Sabi ko, kailangan mo ba talaga yon? Parang nasasayangan ako. Yeah, but can you sell them? You're paying $110 a month. If you sell them into the garage sale, mabenta mo ba ng 110 yun? And every month, 110 for 1 year. How much you pay? Already 1,000. And then, ni-realize na hindi naman niya talaga kailangan, but, keep them in the storage. Also, there are Americans who, they have house, they put stuff in their house, and still have the storage. They have still a storage for rent, and they put their stuff there. And then they're paying that monthly. So, there are many people who cannot get rid of things, so much stuff. Let's simplify life. There are a lot of stuff in our house. Ako, even I myself, pagpunta ko dito sa garage, maraming bagay sa taas na still I'm getting rid them every day. Sabi ko, I don't need this. Why I'm keeping them? I also have friend who who buy stuff sa eBay. And then, bili siya ng bili. Wala rin siyang bahay and then he put in his car. And then, after some time, he bought another car. And then he put some of the stuff in the car. And after some time, naging obsolete na yung mga stuff na yun. And he cannot even sell them. So, those are the things. We spend time looking, deal, we buy them, they waste our time. And then we keep them. And then it becomes a burden also. And then after some time, you don't know what to do with it. And then you just get rid of them. You do garage sale. Some people cannot even buy it. Very, very cheap na, but they cannot buy it. So, simplify things. I think it's better to get rid of a lot of stuff in our life because we don't have enough time. Kahit you live for 100 years, 100 years is still not enough to do a lot of things, to keep all these things. Bali mo na lang, may mga taong rin, they want to buy. They have one house, they want another house, they want another house. It's okay for it, that lessens your time wherein you don't work anymore, you just spend time for other things and then you just collect the rent. It becomes a business. But if you buy a house for vacation like that, a house in Philippines, a house in there, and then you spend a lot of time, you work hard to earn this money, and then you buy them, but you just visit once in a while for that vacation house, and you spend. Many people spend so much time at work also. There are people who are workaholic. If it's good for good thing, no. But your time for your family is important also. I have many coworkers who do overtime. For us, it's a choice to go for overtime. They work for 12 hours, 16 hours a day. When they go home, their kids are sleeping. When they wake up in the morning, their kids are still sleeping. They don't even have time to, hug their kids. I don't like that life. I experienced that before. I work 12 hours, 16 hours for some time. That happens. When I go home, my kids are sleeping. When I go out from work, my kids are sleeping. I don't have time for them. I make money, good money, but I get we're out after some time. Napagod din ako. After 2 weeks working 16 hours, I get sick. It's not worth my time. Hmm. So I don't know. People spend so much. That's why they need so much. Yeah, may kaibigan ako na, oh, I have a lot of things to pay, bills after bills after bills. Why do you spend so much when you don't need them? You know, be wise in managing your. We have enough actually. Meron na talagang hindi talaga enough. But because we buy a lot of things that we have to pay, that's why we work hard for them. But let's use also, we have people who need our time, our family especially. They need our time. So things, people, work, this, we have to evaluate them. Is it worth our time? I'll show you something. This one. This is just a piece of paper. Can you buy this one? Anybody wants to buy this one for $10, $20? Nobody, right? But for me, it's precious. I'm keeping it. Is it worth keeping this one? What are these actually? Hindi nga maganda yung drawing eh. Look at that. But I'm keeping them. You know why? These are full of energy, but love energy. It's precious for me. It may not be precious for you, but it's precious for me. These are from my daughter, from my son. During Father's Day, and they give something. They just pick some paper and they write something. Just energy, and I'm keeping them. You know. For me, it's worth keeping for me this one because it's full of energy. So, may mga past good experience din na naka-store sa memory natin, sa subconscious mind. Some memories are worth reliving them and remembering them. But some things are not really worthy of our time. That even though we don't like to remember them, it's hurting us, but we relive them sometimes. Oh, maalala ko na naman yung ex-wife ko or yung ex-husband ko or yung wife ko or yung past experience namin na gigigil ka or mga ganun. Let it go. Those feelings needs to go. Let them go. You breathe in, breathe out, and as you breathe out, you let it go. Forgive these people. It's not worth your time. I know they hurt you. I know your past experience that is hard to forgive. It's hard to forget. But it's killing your time. You only have one time. We deserve to be happy, my friends. And those are, letting us slave. Ni-slave nila para kayong kumakain ng poison every time you remember them. And our body respond on that. Our body feels, oh, my boss is not your 38 trillion cells will respond, oh, my boss is not safe. We have to do something else. And then they raise your cortisol. So if you feel if you feel that you feel in love, your oxytocin is rising, oxytocin or love hormone, and it's good. You're relieving things that it's very memorable. Abril RD, Chris J, thank you. So let's use of our time wisely. So uh, is spending time with your kids waste of time? If you have work, right? If you have work, and then whether you go for overtime or you spend some time for your kids, what do you do? You choose. Will you work overtime? You think, is it worthy, or my time for my kids more worthy? Something like that. You balance. I'm saying this because there are people. If you are familiar with Bronnie Ware is a nurse in a palliative care, and then she take care of people who are dying. They have 3 months to live, 5 months to live, like that. And then she asked them, "What are the things that you regret, or things that you're supposed to do that you regret of not doing it?" Most of them they said, "Oh, I regret that I spend most of my time working. You I should have worked less and spend more time with my loved ones. I should have spent more time with my family. I should spend more time with this and that. I have many things to do that because I will keep working, 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 and I don't have time for that." Something like that. So mostly, at the end of their lives, they regret of doing things that they supposed not to do. Okay. So that's why family is worth our time. We spend more time on that. So people and things, there are things that we need to get rid of, and memory that we need to get rid of. It's not worth our time, my friend. Okay, so make use of our time. How to make use of our time? You know, concentrate or focus your time on the things that helps you. And traditions, routine are really of great help to channel your energy. Like this one, morning routine is very important. Words of inspiration is very important. Or you read the Bible if you like to, in the morning, because you condition your mind for the day. And then if you have people in your life that you cannot forgive them, you cannot forget them, and it's really irritating you, let it go. Forgive these people. You pray, forgive you. God forgive us. Why? Why we cannot forgive people? So if you cannot forgive people, we don't like to be happy also. These are just like a hindrance for us to be happy. Anyway, past is past. You cannot do anything about it anymore. Just let it go. Let it go. Mm. And things also, simplify things. There are many things that you are keeping them. Just get rid of them. Especially people who put stuff in their storage, uh, and then they pay this storage monthly. I don't know, mga Pilipino, if you understand what I mean. Merong mga company na ang business nila is a storage where you have stuff, you store there, and then you pay them monthly. Ang laking business yan sa Amerika. There's so many people who are keeping a lot of stuffs. And then they cannot get rid of this stuff. They're just keeping it. And then they're paying this, monthly just to store their stuff. Parang sa atin, kung ganyan yung attitude, tayo na mahirap pag punta ka dito. Ang daming mga free dyan. Even ako, no? May nag-transfer, actually, ayaw ko na to, if you want, no? Kinukuha ko. And then after some time, it's just sitting in my house, no? Hindi ko naman talaga kailangan, no? Clothes. Mostly clothes, I have limited clothes na ginagamit ko everyday. Ang dami kong clothes dyan na hindi ko naman talaga ginagamit. And I have to get rid of those. Simplify things. Let's live a simple life so that we can use much of our time for beneficial things, for things that we really, that makes us happy, that makes us, live our purpose. Oh, by the way, that this one thing is very important for us to know our purpose. Ano ba talaga ang purpose natin? Pag na-define mo yung purpose mo, then alam mo na kung saan mo i-channel yung energy mo. Okay? Oh, this is where I put my energy. This is where I focus my awareness, my concentration. No? Maraming distraction dyan. Na-distract ka, okay, it's okay. Just bring your mind again to something that is worthy of living. Kung saan comfortable. Kung saan po comfortable na damit, sir. Yeah. Yan. So, yung mga bagay na, doon mo na i-focus yung mind mo, yung energy mo. Huwag mo nang sayangin yung uh, time mo sa mga bagay na, actually, even ako, pag titignan ko yung garage ko, parang naboboard din ako dahil, of course, may mga bagay na kailangan ko pa, pero may mga bagay na hindi ko kailangan na. Sabi ko, get rid ko na. So, pag mapunta ko dyan, may nakita ko, tapong ko na agad. So, it's not worth my time na gano'n. And also this one kills our time actually. Kaya maraming bagay na beneficial dito, pero maraming bagay rin na it's just simply distract us. So, discipline. And then, marami sa atin na walang willpower to do that. And I mentioned before, yesterday, how to strengthen our willpower. Anyway, I don't have much time now, almost 6:03. I'm supposed to end at 6 actually. But anyway, thank you very much once again for coming. Let's continue this tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you, Chrissy G. And thank you to my Facebook friends. See you again tomorrow. God bless everyone. Bye-bye. Ano bang damit ang sinasabi? Depende lang po sa pag-control ng sarili. Yeah, kaya nga yan ang may mga tao talaga na ang hirap i-control ang sarili sa mga bagay, no? Yung walang willpower. Yun yung mga taong walang talagang purpose sa buhay, Kung ano na lang, kung sino lang na yung nagsabi, di mo alam, kinuha na, sinak na yung time mo. Then you spend time on that. Tapos merong nagsabi na naman doon, kinuha na naman yung energy mo doon. Yan. Of course, there are times na worth it. Pero may mga time na it's not worth it. No, you're just wasting time. They just suck your energy. May mga tao na nakaupo na lang, iniisip yung past. Tapos okay lang sana yung uplifting past na. Pero hindi, yung sinasak na yung time mo. Kaya yun. Kaya yun ang be conscious on it. So, may mga tao sa akin na every time tatawag, tapos minsan nag-uusap na kami ang tagal-tagal. Pero, it's not worth my time. Kung minsan dahil kung ano lang sinasabi na hindi naman talaga necessary na pag-usapan. Especially mga chismis. Ayaw ko yung mga ganun. So, kung minsan sabi ko, kung minsan nag-aalibay na lang ako, but mas maganda sabihin na, excuse me, talagang may gagawin pa ako. Kung minsan sabi ko, may tumatawag. Sandali lang. But anyway, yeah, makipagmaritesan. So, yan ang mahirap sinasak yung time natin. Kaya, it's not worth our time pag gano'n. Ako, family is very important. Family is very important. Your community is very important. or yung mga group na talagang uplifting, supportive groups. Yun yung mga bagay na, salihan. Very important na meron tayong group doon sa Okinawa. Meron sinasabi na tinatawag na Muay, where bata pa lang sila, they pair to about half a dozen friends. And then they live together through life. May mga group na they've been meeting every Saturday for their average is 102, something like that. They're old already, but they still, spend time with each other, you know, uplifting each other. And that makes them safe, that makes them live longer, and that makes them happy. Because kung wala kang mga friends na ka-close talaga, you just kill your time. Thank you, my friend. So it's very important to live with these people na worthy of your time, and get rid of people uh, sucking your energy, sucking your time, taking your awareness, and also get rid of things in the internet that you don't know it's taking much of your time. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much once more. Thank you very much for coming, my friends. And again, I see you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye, everyone.